Hey, what's up? It is DJ. Here are your mods for Friday, August the 22nd. Only updates today. We haven't had, I think, any updates. Maybe one all week this week was Alma. Well, they all released today. 45 of them. All platforms got 41 updates. And PC Mac players got 4 updates. Check the timestamps and let's jump right in. Let's start them off. We've got all platform crossplay updates. Rancho Fondo version 1.2. They fixed a bug to prevent rice crops from being sold. Remove the crop growing on grass and crops growing on grass. Okay. And reduce the bird sounds. They fixed the teleportation on lot 83. Get out of here, birds. New Bodo Shotgun version 1.2. AI helper spline has been improved. The helper drives up to large tractors and a trailer to every production facility and sales point. Trucks should be driven by the player. If the helper says the destination is reachable, well, you can check the unloading point and consider using a different, smaller trailer. Sometimes the helper doesn't want to drive to the unloading point with every trailer. Vegetation has been completely changed. The grain mill area has been enlarged, and all important gates that the AI must go through are now open from the start. New decorative houses also been added. Next up, whoa, I don't know how to say this one. This will be version 101. Fix floating autumn leaves. Fix the texture of dead mustard. Remove 2 electricity poles. Fixed farm areas. Added numerous terrain textures for painting. Broke a piece of fence next to the school building has been repaired. Fixed non-seasonal growth on new crops. Fix the stones appearing on fields. Works correctly only after starting a new save though. And collectible posters are removed. The update does not require new save though. Last map update for all platforms, Mecklenburg Lake District. This will be version 1.1 rather. Asphalt texture bug fixed for consoles. Fruit destruction fix. Customized animal feeding system installed for additional crops. Dealer spawn point for mission enlarged. Map background swapped. Maprund trees revised? I don't know what that is. And new save game is required. Now we get into vehicles. The John Deere 8R pack from Just Farming version 1002. Option to choose between multiple grouped animations or simple animations without groups. They've been doing this with a couple of their more recent mods, so it's cool to see them updating other ones. Very cool. Next, the John Deere 6R 230-250 version 1001. Precision farming support added. Real GPS support has been added with an extra G5 display. IC has been edited with the engine start point added. Also added configuration for screen and radio. Configuration for the Starfire 6000. Roof hatch and roof windows has been made selectable. Original rims and wheel weights installed. Hauer console suitable for the Hauer XB pack installed. Seat cam installed. Minor adjustments to the sound and various visual adjustments. They do say that some configurations have changed and they recommend buying the tractor again or reconfiguring it. Basically, your tractor needs a new save game, basically. It's all good. You don't have to like save it or anything, but you could sell it if you want it, or I don't know, load it up and see what happens. You never know. I know Kasdan's been trying to get this one out for a little while. The Zader UR2 6-pack version 1001. Fix the back attacher config. Next up, the Fence Cinnabogin Telehandler version 1001. Added IC and option to choose between multiple grouped animations or simple animations without groups. Yes, this is from Just Farming. Same thing goes for the Phoenix 6x6 Agro Truck Plus from Just Farming as well. The MANTGETSFW. This is that the one with all the lights on it. It's pretty wild and crazy. Version 1001. Steering wheel bug fix, decal bug fix, tail light bug fix, added compressed air. Yeah. And our last vehicle update, the Lizard Road Rage, also from Just Farming, but this one's a little bit different. Version 1001. They corrected the position of the brake calipers on all wheels so they remain fixed and no longer rotate with them. This was also a problem with the other one that we got for Vector Man, so maybe there was something up with this specific vehicle. Now let's make our way into equipment. We got the Bailey Bell and Pallet Trailer Pack. This will be version 1002 from Raw Said Mods. Added support for Universal Auto Load. Lizard Mega Mulcher Mower Roller. Oh yeah, from Mac Trucker 921 version 1.1. They've added swathing capability to the mower configuration by simply changing the working modes. No need to reconfigure in the shop. How cool is that? We've also got added roller configuration, adjusted tire frictions, and added new effects to the mower configuration. Massey Ferguson 2013 and voucher BDF 1300 1001. Fixed issue with fill volume not appearing or disappearing after a second load and host a dedicated server multiplayer mode. Next one, the Rudolph Velker DK280 RP version 1.2. Fix reopening the cover after restarting the game. Added IC support, added configuration with 3 grain doors, added corn chutes, added manual tippling with manual dish discharge. Also added guide plates, extended the bottom material, changed tubing animation, and other small fixes. Randon Bulk Road Train 1.1. Physics improved, improvements to transporting bales and other objects, and new animations for lids. We also got an update to the MVP 6.5 trailer. However, as far as I could tell, there is no changelog in here, so I'm not quite sure what was updated. Fendt Tygo Pack version 1001. Fixed the chassis visibility on the Tygo 90 and adjusted cover animation. K-Brand Varimaster 153 version 1001. Improved the furrow texture, enhanced lighting reflections on textures throughout the entire model. Adjusted plow rotation and folding speed for smoother animation, and improve the sounds during plow rotation and folding. Last one in the equipment category, we got Buyable Bells Pack version 1002. Increase the number of bells for multiple purchases. Now we get into productions. A lazy distribution is finally here. This will be version 1001. They've added the animal pen feeding, added an animal feed silo, added cotton to the silos, and lazy cow distribution now can also be placed near a cow barn and will act as a silo extension, but you need to turn it on or run it to distribute it. Now, I have already not only got a video on this entire update, but I also have a little mini series setting stuff up in previous episodes of my Riverbend series. It is also very, very important to note up here at the top. So I am using the more recent-ish version, the update that came out today. However, there is a new version that's come out since I started making this video that's got 2 Z's at the beginning of this, and that is so that it doesn't conflict with any other mods. I had a couple mod conflicts with it whenever I was making videos and whenever I was doing the preview, so that has been adjusted. However, because it is a new zip file name, I'm a little bit worried that you may have to delete the old version, download the new version, even if it says it's an update. It is a new file name altogether with a couple Z's at the beginning of it. I am in conversation with Let's Be Having Moo right now, and he's going to help me out getting everything situated on my end so that I don't have to do everything again. And once I figure out that, I will relay that information to you guys. Moving on, multigrain production from Biggins version 1004. They've added soy sauce item and recipe. Soy sauce recipe is 45 soybean, 15 water, 35 soy sauce, and 45 cycles per hour. Hey, I ran out of soy sauce yesterday myself. Could somebody send some of those my way? Thanks. They've increased the storage capacity, spawning pallets now double stack, and smokestacks only work while the production is active. Also for Biggins, one of my favorites, the multi-dairy production version 1003 increased the height of the building slightly to fit tanker trucks, also readjusted the decorations, added a rolling door to the front, and increased the storage capacity. Next, we've got the lime fertilizer, salt, herbicide, seeds production for BDBS version 1003, fixed road salt and raw seed file registry. Taylor Shop version 1001, new translations have been added for all kinds of stuff. Universal Crusher 1001, reduction of the filling quantity of the pallets to approximately 1 ton and consumption of quartz sand for silicon corrected. British and Canadian potato and corn chip processing plant version 1001 corrected the issue where the pallet was lightweight but not liftable, and corrected the large productions to have same cycles per month and cost. Stationary wood chipper 1001. We've got a balancing update here to make the consumption of this facility and the loading of the trees worthwhile. The turnover has been increased. Previously received 150 liters of wood chips or 100 liters of wood, but with this update, you now receive 300 liters of wood chips per 100 liters of wood, so it has been doubled. In our last production, today we got production distribution version 1001. Fixed bug with empty milk pallets purchased in the shop. Couple animal pens for you. The first one is the pack with modified rearing barns. Big update for version 101. Fixed a bug that prevented milk from being unloaded from large rearing barn. Slot count of the small rearing barn has been reduced. Roof of the milk chamber colored. Added French translation for the color selection of the small rearing barn. Slurry pit is added. This is located in the store category silos and is an extension with unloading function. Marker for the straw trigger, and bell trigger has been increased. Finally, they would like to thank everyone who helped them with their first mod. Very cool. Your other animal pen, Pig Shed version 1.1. Fix the bell trigger. All right, now let's finish it up. We got like silos, placeable sheds, things like that. The first one is the manure pit version 1003. Added manure heap extension. Next up, Silent King Static Line Pack version 1001 added configuration with refilled of the cow food or pig food. Farm Gas Station version 1.1 visual customization at the gas station, information text revised. Steel Shed from the FSG Modding Guys version 1001 enable collision on the floor. Pack Front Shed 2.001 authors edit screenshot edited and correction of the silo height. European Fence Pack version 1.1 new fence added. Modern Street Lamps version 1.2 texture fixes and improvements and added some translations. Disinfection Tank version 1.1 visual adjustments to the disinfection basin and information text in the construction menu has been revised. Placeable Dairy Farm Package version 1.1 added slurry hoses, added Vinhuis slurry mixer, and added wheels decoration. And I never thought we'd make it, but the end of the updates for Crossplay. This is Flags or Flag on a Pole version 1001 console ready. Lastly, today let's talk about updates for PC and Mac players. We've got Courtright Line from FSG Modding and Devar. This will be version 1.1. They've reworked all oversized weight maps to improve overall performance, enlarged a handful of farmlands to enable more field combination options, but a new save game is required for this one. We also got the Rudolph DK280RP Realistic version 1001. IC point was not visible at the front. Doors now open in the correct order. Console players can now open the doors using Unfold. However, it's a PC-only mod, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to happen. And driving physics are no longer limited to the 40km/h variant. Next to last, Unload Potato Seeders 1001 fixed issues with normal seeders. And lastly, Dynamic Lowering from the SMI Modding team version 102 added tools on the list of compatible mods. And there you go. That is all we've got for you for today as far as mods go. I've already released, I think, 5 videos. It's been a ridiculous morning. We talked about fishing, new gameplay functions coming with the Mercedes-Benz stuff, as well as a lot of new gameplay from the Highlands fishing expansion. So definitely make sure you check all of that out. The news video is delayed. It'll either come out later today or tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, just have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one.